So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build a doggy walkway. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm literally, get these treats, oops. I'm literally going to walk the dogs across the walkway to make sure that this plank of wood is safe size for them. Oh, there we go. Come on down here. Come on, walk along. Good girl. So you have to think about your dog as well when you're building this. Now, these two dogs, well, my plan is to build this that it comes to a maximum of 2 foot high. So once it's 2 foot high, if the dog falls off, they're not going to hurt themselves. Because we've got two dogs here, and there's kind of two different challenges with both of them. This one, Sky, she's kind of nice, controlled, and relaxed, and she'll, if you take her across this, she'll go at it. She won't be afraid of it, but she'll just kind of trot over it, nice and handy. This one, however, she gives 110%. She's like, "Oh, you want me to go over the dog walk?" Bang! I'm going over the dog walk. She flies over it. So the trick with her is like control to get her to slow down. So because the dogs are so different, you have to think about safety for your dog, and that's why I am going to build this that it goes to a maximum height of 2 foot. So if you want to build a kind of regulation size, which puts it about 6 foot in the air, you might want to get a bit thicker wood, something that maybe comes out to here, and then that's kind of what you want to be thinking about when you source your materials. For me, these two bits of wood, perfect. So the first thing you're going to do is going to find the centre. So that's, what's that, 78 inches. So centre here, 39. So once you have the centre of the plank, we're going to go ahead and cut it in half. So we're done. Pro tip, don't do this with a regular handsaw. It sucks. So once all cut in half, I just lay it on the grass, lined up like this. This is going to be the bottom of it. So as you can see here, this side has got all these like impurities and marks all over it. So this is going to be the bottom. The dogs aren't going to walk on this side. The other side's much better, much smoother. So that's a safer side for the dogs to walk on. So that's going to be the top. So what we're doing is we're working on the bottom at the minute. Get your hinge. You're going to join the two pieces together, and you want to have it that it folds in completely when you do that. So that's the side you want to screw in. So that's it, screw that in. So only screw in one screw on each side first. Do a quick test to make sure it's all lined up properly. That's pretty good. So yeah, it's a lot easier to adjust it when only two screws in it, as opposed to when there's a lot more. You can obviously, this will swivel around and line up properly when just one screw in it. So once you're finished screwing in the hinge, you can give it a quick test. Perfect. Grand. So as you can see, the idea is that the two ends will meet up in the middle once it's all done. So pro tip, measure both planks before you start, because one could be a lot longer than the other. So the next thing to do is space out your steps on the ramp up and mark them off for cutting. So once you got the steps done on both sides, kind of flip it over and make the nails on the other side safe, because as you can see in a couple of places the nails are sticking out through it. So literally what I'm doing with them, nail it to the side and then straight down into it, and add duct tape over it. So once you've made it safe, alternatively to bang nails sideways and putting tape over them, you can just use shorter nails, which I've done this side right out. But once you have it made safe on both sides, obviously check the nails you put in to make sure they're not going to cut your dog. Once it's safe on both sides, ready for paint. Alright, so that's it. All you gotta do now, wait for it to dry, and you can go and test it out. You excited? Huh? You excited?